Welcome back, Orleans, to more Phantasy Star Generation 2, bitches! Alright. So, Phantasy Star 2. I'm learning some new things about Phantasy Star Generation 2 here. A lot of new things. There's a crafting system, which we get to mess with. You cannot advance the actual storyline without talking to certain people, which I learned the hard way. There's also, I have not been attacking correctly. The little attack gauge at the bar, apparently, you can hold down the button and do stronger attacks. I still haven't even tested it out. I just was reading up on this last night. I finally found some good information, a walkthrough actually, for this particular version of the game on that same site, the fantasystarcave.com or whatever. So apparently, yeah, command attack. See that? Upper right. Hold down the O button. And you can program how hard you want to hit them. Now, the weak attacks, which is all I've been doing up until this video, they have the best accuracy, but the weakest attack. The middle bar here, that is like a normal attack from Phantasy Star 2. That is decent damage, decent accuracy. So that explains why I've rarely ever been missing the enemy. And then you have the fierce attack, which is the strongest. And I'm not sure if it matters where you are in there. I think it just needs to be there. Maybe higher up in the bars a little bit more. If you stop it in the right area. Let's check it out. So yeah, that's how that works. Apparently defending is the best way to get your super ability gauge filled up. However, I don't see the point of defending in most cases. Unless it's life and death like we've run into with this game a couple times already. Trying to get out of dungeons and not die. As you can see, I've been doing some grinding as well. Eustace is now level 27. We'll go over the techniques in battle because that way you can see everything. There's his stats and his gear if you want to look that over. Nay is now level 54. Rudger is 27. A couple laser knives. Got him decked out with the best armor he can get. Anne is level 25. She's got some nice new spells that are going to help us out. And I just gave her fiberglass armlets, basically. Her attack just isn't high enough, and there's no good weapons for her to even bother using her as an attack mechanism at this point. So she is purely defense and support and healing. And we have some nice defensive spells for her. So anyways, this consult button apparently is huge. It basically is telling you what you need to do next. And you actually need to use it throughout the game. Sometimes multiple times back to back. You also have to talk to some of these people multiple times back to back or they won't unlock the proper dialogue that you need to continue. So we've got to find the girl that wants to talk about the Motavian ring or Zachariah. So now we've talked to him again. He says there's someone in Curious who has one. Sorry, he can't remember their name. In regards to Motavians, I know that the city of Curious has many high-ranking ones there. It wouldn't hurt to give one of them a gift. See, Deborah is giving us multiple, well, 2 things anyways. So now that we have that information, Need to find the person to talk to about berries. Tells you about the different Matavian caste. Looking for Marura berries? Talk to Enos, the village elder. I always ask him for advice. He should be able to help you. So you need that bit of information from that guy to even move the story whatsoever. But you have to have talked to those other people first before that will even unlock. So that's the kind of shit you're dealing with there. Then you can come here and talk to Enos.
What? How, you want some Marura berries? I'll give you some if you do a favor for me. Good, thank you. Now then. I have a granddaughter named Nanette. She decided to get married and now lives in Kiris. Haven't heard from that bitch in months, and I'm worried about her. The ring belonged to her mother. I forgot to give it to her before she left. Please give it to her.
Don't worry, the bridge repair should be complete by now. If you try to go to Curious before doing all this, the bridge is broken, and you cannot continue. And this stumped me for a good, 10-15 minutes. It was very bothersome. I'm an impatient bastard when it comes to getting my LPs done. And so having to pause and figure all this shit out. And there's only one walkthrough for this game on the internet in existence. So, yeah. The same one on the pscave.com is the same one that you're going to find on GameFAQs. There's very little information out there on this, so... And up until last night, I was playing this 100% blind, just assuming it was like the original, which obviously it's not identical, but... Now we're going to head to Kiris. This is the bridge that would be broken. This is amazing, finally figuring out that there's these different attack levels. I was wondering why my attacks seem so damn weak in this. So, in this game, you do need to talk to everybody, multiple times.
My grandfather always talked about this one spot in the ocean where the color of the water was different because the lake's water is gushing from it. Was he right? If he was, wouldn't that mean there was an underwater cave connecting the lake and ocean there? No way. I doubt it.
So you're going to see me talk to people multiple times just to make sure I'm covering all what I can talk to them about.
You say you're looking for Shelly? I just could have sworn I heard that name before. Nope, sorry, I don't remember.
More shit to buy. We need the Matavian ring to be able to understand those little bastards, and we also need that ring before we go to the Roron Dump, which you did not have to do any of this in the original Phantasy Star 2. There's added NPCs in this. There's characters pulled from other Phantasy Stars in this. They really did an overhaul on this game.
It's a rocky island on Matavia. However, it's difficult to move about the island due to the complex topography and steep climbs. I'm not exaggerating when I say only an expert mountaineer can make it to the top. That's why few people ever set foot there.
You can usually tell when they're going to say multiple things. They'll have, pink keywords, things like that. It seems to be a indicator. Here's Nanette. This is who we were looking for.
My fiancé lives in the outskirts of town so that no one disturbs his research.
Maybe I have to actually show her the ring. Okay, no. Well, let's keep talking to everyone else. City's founder were seafarers.
Welcome to Kiris.
Dad says that this city has lots of legends about the sea.
Long ago, people were used to free dive for fish. They could stay in the water for hours at a time, chewing some sort of gum.
Of course, I'm gonna check out the weapons. You know we want a couple laser claws. I'm not sure if the laser shot's gonna be better than the two laser knives. Although the shots are nice because they ignore a lot of the monster defenses. I'm gonna test that out for sure. Let's sell the old ceramic claws. May was definitely needed some new attack. That'll help her a lot.
The Rocky Island on Motavia. Inventing chewing gum so we can go free diving so we can catch fish. Seriously, what is here I'm thinking? It's been years since Mother Brain prohibited any ocean activities. There's no point in having gum that lets you breathe underwater if you can't use it.
Can you believe it? The world's artificial lake and oceans are connected underground? What do you think? As you can see, we have plenty to upgrade to. There goes all my money. Nice boots for Nay. Sell off the other stuff so I don't get it confused. I like this town. It's more open and easier to get around to shit. And we can finally buy Trimate. No point in even handing that stuff down. If I go pick up a Mia, then I'm definitely going to Give her the best of the best that we can get to. This girl's a little retarded. Did you see what she said?
I'm Mother Brain. No, that's not it. This is Mother Brain's information to me, no? Oh, geez, I'm sorry. I just started this job. Don't mind me.
Let me record your progress. I don't know if I want you to, bitch. You might fuck it up. Alright, I'm gonna go do some more grinding, get some more money, some more levels, and pause the camera. We'll be back here in a little bit. Alright, one more thing I'm gonna do before I do grind is we want to go back home. Just to continue the storyline, I want to show you one more thing. Oh, we have a visitor. Of course we do. It's Kane. I think we called him Jock in my Phantasy Star 2 playthrough.
Hey, are you Eustace? Man, you've been gone a long time. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm Kynes. Kynes Jayan.
Originally from Lyoum. Now I own a junkyard here in town. Anyways, I'm really good with machines. Guess the rumors about you running around with a hot chick are true. I must say, she's quite a pretty lady. But I'm a complete gentleman. Ladies, you don't have to worry around me.
I'm Amia. I'll be around to save you. Not if, but when you need it.
Okay, you got me. I'm no match for a gooey, slimy biomonsters. Would prefer not fighting them. However, if you need someone who can pulverize machines, I'm your motherfucking man. How about it?
You seem like a reliable enough fellow. I will call you when you are needed. Until then, please make yourself at home. And don't touch any of my bitches.
Ha! I have to wait some more? Well, in that case, let me use your computer when I get bored. You have an MG68? That's obsolete. It makes me nostalgic for the one I had a few years back. I don't have a problem with you using it, so long as you don't do any hacking. No worries.
Alright, so we have Heinz ketchup, pronounced Kynes. Again, moving the story forward, and we should be able to talk to Nanette and get a different response now. A little twat at. You hand over the happiness ring.
Is that my mother's ring? Did my grandfather send you? Thank you. You really went out of your way to do this. You give this letter to my grandfather and tell him I'm doing well. Thank you so much.
We could probably just run over there. Kick some ass on the way. Yeah, I got my super attack now, Mosquito. Now, if you do this automatic, I think they're just going to go back to doing weak attacks. I don't know if they're going to automatically repeat what you just did. I'm not sure how to test that besides just raw numbers.
which I don't have time for.
Now, these easier battles, you just go straight to auto and let the computer do the work.
Oh, you've met my granddaughter. Is this for me? I see. Oh, she's doing well. I'm indebted to you. I've not forgotten my part of the bargain. Now here then are some marua berries. They are fruit from a very rare marura tree. If you plan on meeting with some Montavian maniacs, they're worth taking with you.
Yes, please, so I don't have to go through all this chit-chat again. Matter of fact, let's save on 2.
Makes me feel better.
Yet another thing that you can do in this is these little kiosks here that kind of don't really stick out too much. You can go up to these bad boys and use them. You can now imbue any of your weapons with elemental abilities for the cost that you see there, the meseta that you see off to the right. Shows you who's wielding the weapon. So for instance, if I wanted this ceramic sword to have fire, water, thunder, or wind, you could apply that ability. You would change that based on the type of monsters in the area. If you're fighting lots of monsters that were water-based monsters, you might use fire or thunder or whatever the fuck the opposing element is in this. I don't know. It changes in every RPG. Typically, it's fire versus water versus fire, earth versus air, air versus earth, that kind of thing. I grew up on Battle Beast, so, you know, I keep shit OG. So now that we have the berries, and I'm not going to fuck with any of that elemental shit until I played around with it a bit more. I'm doing alright so far with just basic stuff, especially now that we have learned the actual attack gauge and the fact that we can do standard and fierce attacks as opposed to light attacks. You hand over the Marura berries.
Huh? Ninja Makomako, Yodaku, Senchita Tokokura Moyuni.
And now we have the Montavian ring. Do we not got it? Okay, we don't even have to equip it even better.
Thank you. I needed some Marura berries. You saved me a lot of trouble. As a token of my gratitude, use this ring to understand my native language. Now you have no trouble talking with my kind. The Montavians live scattered throughout the world. Our leaders are known as maniacs. Despite our reputation, by and large, we are a friendly race.
Hi, I'm Hiro. I'm doing some research on how to create a wondrous chewing gum. Do you know what Marura leaves are? There's a small island out in the ocean with a Marura tree growing on top. The leaves produce copious amounts of oxygen. I want to create a chewing gum from it that allows a person to breathe underwater. Wouldn't that be great? That's why I'm looking for some. Let me know if you find any. Jump on a quick save here. and upgrade everyone's leather boots to, or leather shoes to leather boots. Get her much stronger mirror armels. Probably work on that. It's not much of an upgrade, but it is an upgrade. 1 point of armor. Anyways, I'm gonna do some grinding. We will be back. I am gonna test out this laser shot and see if I like it more than the laser knives on Rudger. It seems pretty tits amazing. I don't think it's worth putting an acid shot on our girl there. I don't know. I'll fiddle around with it. We'll be back very shortly. Alright, so we're back here. I just grinded a little bit, not much at all. Got another level for you, sis, really. We're more than capable of taking on the Roron Dump. The Roron. And now we have our Motavian ring as well. So we can speak the Motavians there. Is it Motavian or Motavian? I don't know. I also found out when you do select the auto option, they automatically attack at medium strength. So they're going to use that center attack gauge bar by default. But of course you cannot... You lose the ability to block the attacks. I also went ahead and got... and 2 mirror armels, or armlets. They raised her defense pretty well. I think she was at 137. Now she's at 150. I'm going to hold out on getting the laser shot for Rudger, because the town we go to, Piata or whatever, after this is going to have, I believe, the Vulcan cannon or a better cannon that we're going to want. So we'll just stick with the laser knives for now. Probably not going to mess around with the item creation too much. It's pretty boring anyways. You just leave people back at the house. You tell them to create items, and then after 30 battles or 50 battles, they'll create the items. Another thing to note about the Roron facility here, Roron Dump, you can enter from the bottom and you can enter up here on the top. 2 different entry locations. Holy shit, that's a lot of them. Of course, now that I'm doing fierce attacks, not so bad. Screw it, that's what antidote's for. I think we're good from here. That'll be juicy. 300 experience and 1,000 Meseta. Well, 100 more Meseta to go along with it. How old would that get if I did it every fucking fight? Now for the big hits. I don't think I've even missed on a Fierce yet, so it's not doing much to deter me from trying that. Hey, you got fucked up, mosquito! Slicer for a Mia. Decide to use her. I think I might try replacing Kane, who's Kynes or whatever his name in this one. I'm using Mia this time around. I was even entertaining the idea of using all three of the new guys. Getting rid of Rudger and Kynes and using Huey, Silky or whatever her name is, and Mia. We'll see. The nice thing is that they're auto-leveling back home right now. And I think they're all sitting around level 21-ish. But I'll show you that later. Ice Licker. So you have to go to this northern part of the Roron Dump to talk to the Motavians up here before you can progress the story further enough to get to the next entrance, or the next part of the story. If you go to the south entrance too soon, you won't get the right dialogue.
Did you know this place has north and south entrances? You're in the northern part of Roron.
Lots of people think this place is just a smelly mountain of shit, but not us. To us, it's a fucking treasure trove.
Alright, I know these guys aren't too strong, so I ran into them when I was grinding. We're not gonna have any problems in Roron.
You know what? There's only one way to extract Laconia from these mountains of scrap. Simple. Use polymetal. Dissolves everything except Laconia. Easy, right?
Alright, so we know we need the polymetal. And they're just garbage. I think that's the key conversation we needed. So now, we're gonna anus out of here. Hyanus. I'm gonna go into the southern part of Roron after I kick this guy's ass. Some other things to point out that I haven't really gone over is you can see the name in the center, bottom center of the screen. You can see the hit points of the monsters. You can also see very high. What that means is it's a very high attack rate versus where we are. These guys can still pretty much do some serious damage to us. And it scales from very low to low, medium, high, very high. So it kind of gives you an indicator. I haven't quite figured out the circle thing yet. I think it might be elemental related. I know fire does well against these, which is why I'm not positive on that. I know I've seen yellow circles there as well. I'm not sure if that's just an indicator of their health. If anyone knows what that means, let me know, because I could not find an answer on what that pulsating circle is there in the center. Another thing to notice is the reticle, or whatever you want to call it, on the enemy gets brighter as the attack gets harder. So you can see it's a light blue there. It starts to beam into more of a sun flare effect here, and then when you go full blast, complete radiation. That's not what we want to do regular. Attack this guy, and then we're going to do shashoots! I like to one and done it. I had a feeling he was going to do that. That attack can really screw you up. Now that I can buy Trimate, I'm going to start using some Dimate here. We also have a ton of Mono Fluid, which restores 10 tech points, as you can see. The Star Atomizer, we're going to save. That's a full heal for everyone. A bunch of extra stuff I can sell here. Couple knives. I don't think I need that silver ribbon anymore. May is great for healing. That's all she can really do tech-wise with her points. Heal poison and heal health. I'm not going to kill her. Toasted. Welcome to the Gentoo Ghetto, people. I know my way pretty well through the south side because I've been doing quite a bit of my grinding in this dungeon.
Did you know this place has north and south entrances? Now you're in the south part.
Damn it, I meant to attack with fire again.
Fire! Fire!
Not that that worm is doing shit. This game fucking over, man. Got backtracked here. Just garbage. That sucks monkey butt. I already came down here and grabbed a 1800 Mesette out of that chest, as you can see, to help with upgrades. In case you were wondering why that was already open. It took me quite a while because initially I ran down here thinking I could just continue on with the game. I didn't realize there was all the interim of dialogue and needing to get the Matavian ring and all that at this point, so it took me quite a while to kind of figure out what the hell was going on.
Look at this mountain of scrap. No matter how hard we try, it's impossible to find all the Laconia in it.
I have something amazing to tell you. We're making a jet scooter. It's almost done. We just need a little more Laconia for the finishing touches. Okay, so hopefully with that bit of information, we can progress the story. If not, we're gonna have to come back. So let's go ahead and hiatus out of here. We're gonna fuck a rucker back home. This took us to Kiris. We didn't want to go to Kiris. I believe it takes you to the last place you saved.
What's that? You're looking for polymetal? It's next to impossible to find, but if you must have it, I can help you to send you back 10,000 Meseta. Alright, use it wisely, it's very valuable.
Alright, so now we have the polymetal. What does that mean? Well, that means we have to go back to Roron. To the very bottom where we just were. Get the fuck off me, kid. I'll smack you in the face. Getting pretty close to that level 30. While I'm here, let me sell some of this extra junk. Ah, okay, it's showing me everybody's equipped shit. No wonder. You can sell stuff out of people that aren't even in the party. The Visiphone is present in this game. I did check, so we will be getting that as well. That's the thing that lets us save anywhere we want. Ambushed my ass. Far cry from the ass whooping I was taking earlier. Not too long ago from these guys. All these new techniques definitely help. And so does the extra 10 or so levels. Then we put the extra fire on that guy. You don't want to talk to any other Motavians as you're going down here, because if you do, they might take the polymetal from you. Damn you, missing bitch. By the way, I have verified that you can also miss on your super attack. I've had Rudger miss it a couple times using it. Let me tell you, that's never fun. This fight is getting old. Let me fight something fucking else. Stop missing, kitty titties. Can we use your polymetal? It'll make it easy to collect enough Laconia to let us finish the jet scooter. Yay, the jet scooter's finished! Use it as much as you like. It's moored on a nearby seashore. Alright, we got our jet scooter. That means technique. Hyenas, get the fuck out of here. And there she is. An aquatic vessel assembled by Motavians. It appears to be functioning. Oh shit, as soon as you get in, you get fucked by a monster. Guess there's only vision spheres floating out here. Some bridges to cross now. And as you can see, we also have some new enemies. Do some decent damn damage too. I like attacking him. Gotta go fierce. Fucking around, boy. Almost to town. Right. Well, I've fought Blizzardas before, but I haven't fought Kite Kind. See, he's got a low attack versus us, and he has a very high. He's got a green-yellow circle. Goes green to yellow. Anyways, let's go ahead and fucking destroy that thing. It's pretty resistance to fire. So we're gonna try some ice on him now. Never mind, he's dead. Alright, here we are, Piata. I'm not going to do anything or talk to anyone in town. We're going to go right to saving. That's going to be it for this video, folks. I'd like to thank you for watching. And I'll see you soon for more Phantasy Star Generation 2.